How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a short little video. It's just a little update video of what's going on and where I'm at. Alright, so I am still waiting for the head to come back from the machine shop. Should be next week. The guy was basically waiting for the tool to pull the valve guides, which is weird because it's a machine shop. They should have that tool, but anyways, it is what it is. He said it should be back sometime this week. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know, hopefully. So update on where I'm at with everything is, let's go flip the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and let me see right here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this carbon buildup on all the piston on the piston tops. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this and clean this up. Basically a bunch of cleanup. I'm gonna go ahead and clean all the thing I can, clean everything I can in here with no water. And then I gotta go ahead and clean up all these maintenance surfaces. Gotta get all that cleaned up. Just basically a lot of cleanup, a lot of touching on little stuff that I need to clean up. I need to go ahead and get this all cleaned up for when they put the gasket on. It's kind of windy, hoping wind don't bother you guys. I gotta go ahead and clean all this stuff for the main surfaces. Had the guy, let me bring this in here because the wind is horrible right now. So, had some dude, let me shut this door. Oops, sorry. So I had some guy, old timer, old redneck guy, weld this up. Didn't do too bad of a job. It is what it is. Hopefully it's not going to leak. He said it won't leak, but he did not do the hole good enough. As you can see, let me see if I can get it. There's a little lip in there, right there. I need to grind it out a little bit more because when the oil comes draining back in, I think it's right here. Yeah, it's on this side. My bad. Anyways, I need to clean it up a little bit better because as you can see, that lip, when the oil is going to return back into the oil pan, it's just going to puddle up right there. So I got to clean that up a little bit. So another thing I got to do. So basically just touching up on all this cleanup stuff, clean up all the maintenance surfaces. Clean up the pistons, a lot of cleaning. Let's see what else. So what I'm gonna use to clean my pistons is like a half acetone and a half of transmission fluid. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this to like a 50-50. Watched a YouTube video on old timer that uses it and it cleaned up pretty good without damaging anything. Of course, I'm gonna use these brushes right here and some WD for cleaning. So I'm gonna clean all that up. Maybe I'll throw that in this video. But yeah, so this is where I'm at, just cleaning stuff today. Hopefully by next weekend I can have everything ready so I can start putting everything back on. Race season is getting real close. I don't think I'm gonna make the opening day. I'll probably be at least set back at least 2 or 3 more weeks because of the head, because I should be putting everything on this motor today, but of course no head, can't do shit. So we're set back a little bit, but it is what it is. So I'll go ahead and jump in and clean these out and show you guys how I'm gonna clean these piston tops on them. And then that'll probably be it for the video, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up all the main surfaces for the oil pan, the timing chain, and then start touching on all this dirty ass block. Get this shit cleaned up too. So alright, let's get into it. I'll go ahead and pour a little bit of this, a little bit of this, like a 50-50 or whatever. Not about that much, whatever. And then I'll do about the same amount for this. I was trying to think of why he used the transmission fluid for cleaning. I'm guessing it's probably more of a lube instead of a cleaner, just to lube it up so you ain't getting too much scratching or something on the piston heads, but hopefully it works. And then the acetone, of course, for cleaning. And then I'll go ahead and use either this WD-40 or some parts cleaner, so that once I'm done cleaning it, I can spray it out and spray out some of the shit so I don't get any of this stuff back into the, you know, down by the piston rings or into this coolant jacket or coolant area. So I'll go ahead and tip this farther down. I'll use my oil pan to catch whatever I can, because I need to eventually clean this out because it's got metal shavings. So I'll go ahead and use that for now. But basically I'll have it tilt like that and start cleaning from there. And try to get these as clean as possible. And then, yeah, drop everything down in there. And then I'll go ahead and clean all this main surface right here for the head gasket. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I went ahead and put some on it. I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes. This shit's already working pretty good. Like I said, I'll end up tilting this and then spraying all this shit out eventually, so none of this stuff gets back into the bottom. But yeah, I mean, I just put it on and this shit started coming off. So look, here's the before. And then, like I said, I'll take this brush, the softer one, and I'll scrub them. So I'll go ahead and give you a before, and then when I come back, I'll show you like a middle and then an after, because I think it's gonna take at least 3 or 4 times, you know, to get most of this shit off. So yeah, so far it looks like it's working pretty damn good. Alright, so this is after one spray and a little bit of scrubbing with the brush. So yep, it's coming off. Fucking old timers know what they're talking about. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these cleaned up. When I turn it back on, I'll go ahead and show you the finished product. But like I said, I'll go ahead and spray all this out with brake cleaner and, or I mean, parts cleaner and maybe some WD. But yeah, get all this cleaned up. So alright, stay tuned. Alright, so as you can tell, they cleaned up pretty good. Not 100%. These things, the ones in here, are really hard to get to. So, and I don't really want to mess up the surface of this piston, so I'll leave it as is. That one cleaned up pretty good. But yeah, so now I just got to work on these two and I'll be done. So yeah, a little before, a little after. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these two up, and that'll probably pretty much end this video. Like I said, this was just an update video, and then like I said, I'll go ahead and do all these surfaces. I'll hit it with one of these Brillo pads, but I won't put a lot of pressure on it, because you know this will scratch it up if you put too much pressure on it. So I might not even use this. I might go with something softer. But anyways, I gotta get all this gasket stuff off here and whatever. So yeah. So yeah, that'll conclude this video. Just a little update. Hopefully next weekend when the head comes back, I can start putting this shit back together and take you guys along with me on putting everything back together. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and KL Day, and I'll catch you on the next one.